Hey Gemini, welcome to your monthly tarot read. This will be for those of you who are wanting to get insights with regards to your love for the month of March 2021. And for those of you who are my subscribers, I may not have been online for a couple of weeks. Yeah, because I was, there are other aspects in my life that require my energy, so I need to balance things out, and I thought it was just 1 week. Time flies, yeah, when life happens, but it's all good. And for now, my setup here is gonna change in the next few months because I'm also moving, so let's see how that goes. Okay, but thank you for joining me live and for your continued support. Now, since it's been a while, so allow me to just draw however many cards I would want to draw for you today. Okay? Let's get on with your reading, Gemini. I'll start with another oracle deck. Tell us more about Gemini's love connection. Gemini loves connection, please. Okay. All right. Oh, opening. It's like a new key to your house. Opening. Commitment. Look at that, Gemini. You've got two keys here. And seduction. For those of you, this could even be a new person that you're going to be meeting this month that would offer that sort of commitment. But you must be ready. Yeah, you must be ready for that. Doesn't have to be that, you know, if you want to just feel relaxed, not being in a commitment, then say that up front. Okay, say that up front. But yeah, for some of them, I'm getting that this could be a new beginning, new love, new commitment, something that could even be enticing in the beginning. You may feel like, oh, maybe it's just a one-night stand, or maybe this is not, you know, there's a lot of maybes in there because of how beautiful the seduction started off. But that is a start, which is a good thing. That means you know that you are compatible physically, right? And it would lead to an opening for a commitment. Yeah, you may think that, yeah, it's a one-night stand, but there is that possibility. For those of you that are, for those of you who are single, this is what I'm getting. Now, let's move on. Since this is your connections reading, let's see, what do we have for you? You must have a person in mind, yeah, for this reading to resonate. Because we're talking about connections. So let's see. What do we have for Gemini in love? One more. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in love. Wow. The Fool. You know, you could have like a Libra in your chart, or it's almost similar energy that I'm getting. So I've done Libra just a while ago. So you might want to check that reading out as well, because it's a very similar energy even to start with. I'm feeling similar vibes too. The Hermit, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Coins, the Four of Swords, the Knight of Cups. See, it's almost similar to Libra, and I shuffled it, you saw it. Three of Coins, the Nine of Swords, Six of Coins, the King of Cups, the World. Show me the unexpected. Knight of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. Okay. High Priestess. I'm not sure if you can see that. Six of Swords. Okay. All right, Gemini. I feel this is a classic case of the past. The way I see it is, yeah, you dealt with this person in the past. And this is a classic case of the more you get hurt, the more you have fallen in love, the more you get deeper into the connection. And that's what I see. I feel there was some sort of betrayal here that has happened in the past, which may even made you question what love means. Yeah. And you may even have felt like this has been done to you by your other exes. Yeah. And again, you were betrayed. So that sort of love. And but I feel that hurt, the hurt that you have experienced, yeah, you may have already processed it. It feels like you have undergone, you know, that feeling of being hurt, even tried to get this person back or have that conversation again, or they even tried to get you back. You know, that whole process of breaking up, letting go, and getting back together again, there seemed to be that has taken place. Yeah. And now it brings about this question of, does this connection still brings happiness to me? Still bring happiness to me? The emotions and feelings are there. You know that. And that's probably the reason why there is still that opening. You haven't fully closed the door yet. But then again, this is a comeback, right? This is a comeback. And you can sense it. There seemed to be a comeback here from this person. You can sense it, you can feel it, but you're not really talking about getting back together. There's just that sense of somebody who you loved in the past, and due to a lot of differences, perhaps for some of you, you may even feel there is incompatibility. It's an incompatible in terms of matching. Yeah, in terms of your desires, their desires, your hopes and dreams and all that. There seemed to be a misalignment there. Yeah. But you can sense that there is this energy of patching things up. And I feel that for this time, Gemini, you are pretty much open to start a new phase, whether it be with this person or this is you starting up a new phase in your life. For some of you, literally, you are possibly buying a new place, starting a new life in another location, another country, relocating. But this is you jumping and taking that leap of faith to take on that new phase in your life. Or if you haven't done so, I feel that this is your current energy and that you're willing to take that leap of faith. Whatever good opportunity, grounded and interesting for you, you'll take it on. With regards to this connection that you have with this person, I feel that you have done a lot of soul searching, introspection, psychoanalyzing even about yourself, about why you feel this way, about why this person thinks that and that. So you've gone through the whole process, yeah, and your mind has been working a lot. And now I feel that you have gotten some enlightenment, yeah, after having been through that tunnel of or cyclical method, you know, of processing your relationship or your connection with this person. I feel that your hermiting time is over. Um, of course, you are not going back into the world to chase them because you have already learned how it feels like to be hurt, to be disappointed, yeah, to even question love. But you can sense that there is this feeling of coming back, but now you are more enlightened. So I believe and I could feel that you would be more capable of handling this opening. You will leave it open for people to come in, but of course, when it gets into that point of being committed, of being more intimate with one another, this is you now, the enlightened Gemini, right? To handle it accordingly so that you don't fall into the same trap. Okay, with this connection, I feel that there is this fast moving energy as well. It could be a talk, chatting, or getting things into perspective. It could be through communication, it could be an opening up. Yeah, and I feel that there's, for this month at least, you will encounter more communication, or you will be communicating with one another, and things that may have been very vague in the past, after however this betrayal has happened, um, you'll get to the bottom of it. Yeah, you'll get to the bottom of it through communication, through uh, yeah, it's more about communication, and it's not gonna prolong. So, you know, if there are things that you are not clear about, ask, speak up, and seek the thoughts of the other person rather than being demanding, which you already know that, yeah? An hermit energy, that means you are an enlightened one. You have seen both sides of the equation, and now you're back into the world, and perhaps there's less judgment in what immature energy could be around you, and you will always uh, approach this connection in a rather more, let's just say, holistic way. Okay, that's the way I see it, which could actually aid the fast moving energy of getting to the bottom of things, if that makes sense. Your person is pretty busy. It could be about their life's responsibilities, yeah. But in terms of this connection, um, in terms of this connection, I feel that you have more of a mature energy in handling this if you want to communicate. Your person is here in terms of, I must be honest, at least today, this energy that I am getting is more about a person who is still going back and forth with the thought of, are they going to be investing in this for long or just for now? So that seduction energy that I feel, it's more about, it's coming from that person, that they want to check out, see how you would react to things. It's like testing the water, yeah. Because this person knows it's a serious deal, right? It's no longer like they broke your heart once and that's it. That's where it has to end, the breaking of anything. Sorry, oops, sorry. The breaking of anything, that stops. This time, if you want to get to the bottom of things, it's either the real deal or not at all. And I feel that you're ready for that either way. Now, your person now is still like going back and forth to see whether, what do they need to give in this commitment. They're still pretty much unsure on what they can offer. For some, this is very much a person who you may have dealt with, and then you parted ways knowing that this person needs maturing. They may have approached life in a different way as you. They may be a little bit childish, for instance. They haven't gotten their life together, and that could have been a cause of a problem, yeah, between one person here may still be growing up. I'm not really talking about the age, but just the energy. I feel that you can be fun, Gemini, fun, loving energy that you exude, and that probably has attracted this person. But you have depth, you know, you have this deep knowing that perhaps this person is just learning to uncover. Yeah. So they know that this is a commitment, a real deal. This opening right now. And the thing is, even if this person's intention possibly is good, but they just probably don't have enough to offer. That's what I see. And for some, this could very well be somebody who may have had some depression, or a person who keeps on, or who tends to sleep a lot just to possibly escape the reality of life, or perhaps they have their own concerns in life, right? There is a lot of mind resting, I feel, coming from this person, and whenever they wake up, they think about this connection and they see, oh, do I have enough to offer? What can I offer? You know, all that. So it feels a very isolated kind of energy for this person because of the responsibilities around them. For you, you may have also kept you may have also kept in yourself in isolation, but more for enlightenment. You come out enlightened about the situation. Yeah, that's what I feel. Now, moving on, the way I see it here, Gemini, is more about you. You're pretty much still open, yeah, you're still open to that energy of being emotionally invested in this connection. For some, you are even open to offering your love to this person, expressing how you feel. And I do see that things will start to pick up. There is this sense of working together. At least in the next month, you will feel that. The more, you have that opening, and this person will come in and work things out with you. But the reality feels like your person right now, there is a very dark energy attached to them. It's not that they have a dark intention, but more so, I feel that their energy in their own life is not as clear as the sun. It could be that, there's depression or anxiety, or just somebody who cannot focus on the reality of life, practicality of life, perhaps. A person who tends to think, and sleep can be an escape to rest their mind. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. Now, the future for both of you in this connection, things will balance out. But it shall take time, because ultimately commitment is here. This is a commitment, but you are dealing with someone who is going back and forth because they may not have enough to offer. That's what I see, really. It keeps on coming back. You can feel that too. Yeah, you can feel that sense of reconciliation. But as to when that commitment would really happen, it will kick in once, it will kick in slow. It's not going to be like, okay, let's get back together and move in together. No, it's not going to be that. It's a eventual effort. It's an eventual outcome of starting to work things out. The moment you start working things out, you can still feel that this person would tend to would not give you the full picture of the future, for instance, if that's what you're looking for. But it's more about, what can you both do today? Okay, what can you both do tomorrow? What can you both do the next day? Yeah, it's more about that, taking things slow. But eventually, that could bring this connection into something, um, into something that is more reciprocal. And you will know that. You will know that. I feel, Gemini, this time, you wouldn't also be more, the way you would respond to this person emotionally this time around is no longer, it's no longer harsh. So whatever this person does or will do, you'll always take it with a grain of salt, and then you'll just try to um, pacify your own emotions, perhaps even control how you express it. If you feel like it's not necessary, you won't. So there is also this emotional maturity that you will show in this towards this connection. Towards this connection. Okay. Now, this itself is actually saying that whatever you had in the past, that needs to close out. So if you are, for you, I feel it's pretty cool, and I feel this is an advice for the other person, because your person is still stuck in the past, whether it be the past that you had together or the past that they ever had, their trauma that they had, that needs to be cut off in order for a new beginning to start. Because if the person, if you're dealing with someone who keeps on thinking about the past, their trauma, their childhood experiences that wasn't really good, that is causing them to be acting this way, that is just like living in the past. Yeah. And this connection has really an opportunity to grow into a commitment, a good, solid commitment, because you are an enlightened person to deal with. Yeah. The thing is, that person needs to let go of the past cycle, of their past, to close out any trauma that they have, in order for this to come into fruition. The reason why I said it's slow, because the person will show up. This person, you will notice in the next month, within the next month, they will show up. They will work with you, they will chat with you and all that. But feelings and thoughts wise, it all depends on how they process things. Yeah. They wouldn't be fully open to you, open to a commitment, if they still have a lot of trauma to process from their own past, if that makes sense. So it's gonna be a slow process, working things out until you get to a point of realizing that yes, finally this person is able to reciprocate to me. It's just that, Gemini, are you willing to do the wait? If this person is really that special for you, then maybe it's worth it. But I do see too that there is a new love coming. So, if you are not committed fully right now, there's no harm to open that space for new love, because it's also coming up for you. You don't want to miss out on the good opportunities just because you're stuck waiting for someone to grow up. I didn't mean, no, that wasn't really a harsh note, but that's what I'm seeing here. If you're in love with this person, it's good. Eventually, this person will come up, and eventually things will be ironed out. But it's all pentacles. It takes either months or years. It's slow. Good thing about this, if you wait, is that you will gain more perspective about loving someone, enduring in that type of, having patience and endurance and all. So that can also be that sense of growth for you. Yeah. But you're dealing with someone who needs a lot of work on their own. The easiest way that they can do is that seduction phase, because anybody can do that. Just to entice people, just to be there, because, these are physical stuff that you can actually buy, right? If you're not happy with your cheeks, you can do something about it. If you're not happy with your nose, you can do something about it, right? But if you're not happy with the efforts that are put into the connection, into a romantic connection, that is something that you can't buy. It needs to grow. That needs to grow. And I think this is what is being told here. It will grow, definitely, because of your openness, of that patience, the compassion that you have, until you feel that reciprocal energy. All right, additional message for Gemini, please. Gentleness. Strength is gentle, only kindness has wings. Love in action endures. This is what I said. So if you want to wait for this person, well, have the gentle heart, and kindness and love in action endures. The patience and endurance. Then eventually you would know that infatuation and love are really, that lesson is a very important one. Infatuation doesn't equal love, right? Love itself is knowing what you are willing to commit for. And this right here is that, just being open. This, after all this, once this is would come into fruition, Gemini, you would know the difference of loving someone because you're attracted to them, and giving that unconditional love to someone because you decided to love them. Okay? Now, let's get you another card. New moon in Pisces today, so let's see what message do we have for the Gemini folks. Again, thank you for your continued support. So allow me to get this card for you. Surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. I've learned that line since I was 9 years old, that no is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain when you say no. All right? I hope that gives you insights, and take care. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and let me know if this resonates in the comment section below. Be well, Gemini.